I met a lot of people on my trip, but this one touched my heart.
Well, I started out in Choteau, Montana, which is 110 miles south of the Canadian border on the Rocky Mountain front. What inspired me has been it's been an evolution of things. I was diagnosed with cancer back in 1995. Two different doctors wanted to operate, and I said, oh, I think I'll pass. I was also inspired by Wayne Muller's book at that time. I met Wayne Muller. He wrote a book called How Then Should We Live? And what it's about, how then should we live once we know we're going to die? Last year ago, January, I was training a horse to pull a sleigh, and the left rein broke, and so naturally the horse went around to the right real fast, catapulted me off, smashed into the ground. I broke some ribs. You break ribs when you're working with a horse, no problem there. It's just part of the game, you know. So I went in for all the checks, the MRI, the scope, the x-rays, the whole works, the smear, you know. No tumors. Praise the Lord. And that's another reason that I was inspired to take this journey. My daddy would say to me, eat your peas, eat your broccoli. Well, I didn't know what that had. There's hungry children, he said, starving in the world. I didn't know what that had to do with feeding the hungry children in the world, but I did what my daddy told me. I ate my peas and my broccoli and ran outside and played cowboys and Indians and rode my horses in the mountains. Now, many years later, I've become the man, the little boy I was, riding horses in the mountains, helping feed the hungry children. So what happened is, in Choteau, I gave everything away. But the Lord let me keep my horses. And what you see is all that I have. And that's all I need, Paige. Not everybody should give by riding horses like this crazy cowboy. But everybody has something to give. And when everybody gives what they have to give, everybody receives what they need. Along the way, my horses were given a lot of apples. Maybe a lot of times they got too many apples, but that's what they had to give.
So this is Bear.
This is Tsar Bear. Like the Tsar of Russia. We named him Tsar because he has such a regal look, you know. And everybody along the way asked me what kind of dog this is.
What kind of dog is this?
You're gonna ask me too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a normal thing. Well, actually, you see, his daddy was a Chihuahua, and his mother was a bear. You can see the bear in his head.
He's really part bear?
Yeah. See that? See the bear in his head there? See that? He's a big boy.
Yeah, big
Tsar Bear.
And Tsar Bear has been traveling by foot too from Montana since last June for about 8 months now, huh?
Since June the 16th, we left Choteau, Montana together, and Tsar Bear's been traveling on foot. I'm the only one that rides. This horse's name is Faith.
Faith?
I got her up in Montana because I trained Tennessee walkers for this old guy. He had a herd of 50 or 60 of them. I had trained 5 of them, and one of them I trained was a full brother to Faith here, and he gave me the pick of his herd, and I picked Faith. Naturally, this is a sawbuck saddle, which is the pack itself, the saddle of the pack, and these are called panniers.
Panniers.
Panniers. These on the 2 sides here, and of course these are some old saddlebags I had there. And this is I'm using Faith today as my pack horse, and I trade off. I alternate. I ride one and pack the other, and ride one, pack the other, and alternate back and forth. See.
Now I haven't done this in a while,
Get up
so
there. Please. Yep.
How'd I do?
You did well, very good.
So this is your point of view for the last 8 months?
Yep. From the high. On high.
This one is such a beauty.
Yeah, he's a stallion, you know. Maybe you didn't know that. You're sitting on a Tennessee stud. You know, is it possible that I could compose a song? No. And I'll look for your smile through a teardrop in my eye.
It's almost actually uncanny that I had an Uncle Alan and he died of cancer, and you really remind me a lot of him.
Thank you for sharing that with me. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Gotta ride on. That's what I seen in the eyes of the people.
Bye, Doc.
Hold on. See you later.
See you later. Bye, Bear.
loop.